Hey guys, welcome back. My name is betrayals. I'm your link to the fire within and to God. And you got a power to change anything you want in your life. Now, don't be like scientists, okay? Scientists is a good thing if, like everything, you know what I'm saying? There's always a group of good people that want to change the world and want to change for humanity. But a lot of times, they come with a system where they don't live forever, right? So what happened? Those systems continue going on, and eventually bad people will go in and take over the system, and they cause all chaos to the people, confusion to people, and all the time they want to stay in the power because they can control everything, right? That's most important, guys. You gotta understand, every system was designed to help people, but in that system, when we have bad people in places, they're gonna abuse the power. They're gonna abuse the system. But there's nothing new. That's a thousand a year. But it's up to the people, up to you to learn. But a lot of people, if you're confused, what happened? You're gonna pick side. You're trying to divide yourself. You're gonna say, I want to be on the right side, left side, upside down side, right? So, you're gonna pick side if you don't want the truth. If you don't follow God, you're gonna pick side because you want to win, right? So you're hoping that you go on one side and you'll win. But at the end of that, none of the sides gonna win. None of the sides gonna win. The only side is gonna win is by God's side, right? That's it. That's the only side that's gonna win is by God. So from now doesn't matter anything in the past and all this religion around the world, right? Everything is all man-made by man to satisfy themselves, to satisfy their feeling, to satisfy their happiness, their emotion, right? All these things is enlightenment, right? Jesus Christ and God is not enlightenment. It's about loving, create, and prosper, and expand. That's what Christianity is about. It's about, people can say all things you say, but this is what God tell me to tell you, okay? Christianity is the only religion, and you look around throughout time, the religion of Christianity is that's the only one that's able to build, to be prosper, right? Buddha religion, you know what? Helped by Christianity, because Buddha, for 1,000 years, they're in the same way. Temple, that's it. Temple, right? You go to temple, worship, more other religion, right? Good, the Buddha thing is that it's good. Is that they worship, enlightenment, happiness, peace. But the truth is that you look at the people that believe in Buddha, they do the same thing that Christian people do. They got emotion. They angry, mad. The whole family messed up. Look at Christianity. The same thing. Whole family messed up. But in a Buddhist religion, you know what? They keep it to themselves, right? They keep it to themselves. And in the Muslim, they want to conquer, right? They want to, that's why they, the thing is that a person that need help, the person that need attention, what happened? They're trying to convince other people to follow them. They're trying to see that they're the right. So they be the loudest, right? They go out and cause trouble, right? They need people's attention. They feel so bad inside, so they need people's attention. They need people to follow them, to tell them, to listen to them, right? What religion doing that, right? You gotta be careful, right? In Christianity, we just, there's some people that go out there and do really, bad thing. That's a given for, business, anybody that go out there, to use the religion to do bad thing, right? Our religion is like Christianity is like we spread love, we spread about God. That's it. We're not gonna try to force you in to believe in God, but you will find out yourself. In time, you find out yourself. But we're there just to give you the information, and hopefully that that you will start learn it, and you start discover, and you start to do it, and to improve your life. Because you know what, it's hard. Most people want to change the world, right? Most people want the world to be a peaceful place, a nice place. But that cannot happen, right? And you're trying to control that. What happens? You give your power to somebody else, and somebody else is messed up as you are to hold the power and control you and the rest of the people, right? So, but that's the way to go. So that's the way the world to work until you start, take back your power or your own power. It starts with the individual. If you change yourself and you help other people change yourself, then we got, and we got a bigger group But most people don't want to change themselves. They want to go somebody else change them. Vote for somebody else. Vote for this person. Vote for that person. So the system was set up that way. You can't vote for somebody it's perfect. No human is perfect, right? So you got to vote with somebody where you're in line with, right? You're not going to agree with everything that person's going to do. Same thing like you're in a marriage, you're in a couple. You're not going to agree with everything that your wife or your husband is going to do. But you got to have that love. You got a thing that hold you together beyond that the disagreement, right? You got to have the principle. You can run by your emotion or your feeling all day long, but eventually it's going to fall apart. You're not going to be happy because that feeling come and go. If you have a principle, you make things last longer because that's like you can fix the principle, right? God principle you can fix, right? The thing is that some people say my parents believe in Buddha, happiness, and all kind of stuff with that, enlightenment, all kind of stuff with that, but no direction, right? Christianity, we do all that. Christians do all that, but they have direction. Is to God, right? To God. Come back to God. God made you. He won your home, right? But you gotta have direction. You can't just satisfy yourself. That's most religion. Satisfy yourself. Most religion is satisfy yourself. Satisfy your feelings. Satisfy your emotion and trying to control the world. It's not gonna happen. It will never happen. Thousands of people have done this throughout thousands of years. And the thing is that people will pick. People will learn all things. And some people are so smart. They learn everything. They know everything. But at the end, you say, okay, I'm with this group. I'm with that group. Right? Where you learn your information from. They tell teachers all the time. Where you get your information from. Where you get your information. That's how they trap you in the loop or cycle that you never change. Where you from? Where the people? Who you people? What? You know what I'm saying? They tell you that. Where your power come from? No, boy. Power comes from to God for every individual. I don't have to prove to you the power. I'm just telling you what's going to happen. You jump in the fire, you're going to get burned. What else? I cannot tell you nothing else. You jump in the water without preparing and stuff like you're going to get drowned. Right? Depending on the body of water, right? I'm talking about big water, the big ocean or big lake or something like that. You jump in with nothing, unprepared, you're going to get drowned. And that's the truth. You know what I'm saying? If you're unprepared, you're going to get drowned. Same thing in the world, right? You're born to the world and you're going to learn something and you learn the wrong information, what happened? You're going to drown. You don't trust in God, you don't try to learn from God and live by the principle, then you're going to drown in your emotion, in your feeling. And you're going to fall somebody's trap. That's the way it works, whether you like it or not. And you know what? It's because that even the Christian, we got a lot of Christian, a lot of believers and stuff like that, but they don't really obey God's laws. So then what happened? They're all subject to man law because if they all would stand up, I believe in God, we should not pay tax, we should not allow you to do this to us. Then we took back the power. But you follow mankind, follow orders, right? Obey the law. Because we have so much big Christian group in the United States or maybe Western world. If we are band together and follow God's law, we don't need all these man law. But most of us don't trust God. We trust man law. We trust man to hold stuff for us, to do stuff for us, and that's a problem we have. We trust in other people that are just like us, because we don't trust ourselves. We give power to somebody else to control our money, control our regulation, control our law, and everything like that. And they don't do nothing wrong. You just give your power to them, and they're gonna attract that money from you. That regulation, tax law, all kinds of whatever it is that they need to do to help you obey. Because you never obeyed God in the first place, even though you say you follow God. Who you gonna blame? All right? You watch people that do ever diva stuff. You say, that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, they just entertainment. That's your downfall. That's your downfall. Just entertainment. All right? That's it, this guy. All right, guys, follow God, follow Jesus Christ, follow change man, change your life forever. All right? That's that simple. Nothing else matter. It's you. You matter. So have a good day, guys. Bye-bye.